there, welcome back. It's another time for story time with Granpappy Louie and the dog. She came to say hello. Yep. Speaking of hello, it's me, Granpappy Louie. Today, like I was talking about last time, we're gonna be going back into the book of Daniel. So, one of the first stories that happens with Daniel is when they're training him up at this school that we were talking about last week. Like you guys are going back to school. They they were getting the king's food. The king was giving them all this good fancy stuff. I'm talking like big waffles. Yep. And bacon. And real fancy breakfast sausage. For breakfast, of course. Probably some eggs and hash browns. And for lunch, I had barbecue pulled pork sandwiches. Yep. And homemade potato chips. Yep. And mashed potatoes and buffalo chicken dip. And then for dinner, they probably had turkey and mashed potatoes and gravy and creamed corn. Yep. They had fancy stuff. That's what was going on here. They had big fancy dinners. And it was all what the king had. Well, problem is that God had told them not to eat some of this stuff. Not all this stuff, but some of the stuff. And so Daniel was saying, hey, Mr. Waiterman, who's giving us this food, would it be all right if we didn't eat all this stuff? Because God told us not to. And he was like, look, I don't make the rules here. I'm just trying to follow the king so he don't chop my head off when he gets angry. And Daniel said, well, let me cut you a deal. We'll go 10 days. 10 days. And we'll just eat vegetables. And if after 10 days you look at us and we're looking too scrawny, too skinny, or if we're looking unhealthy, or if we catch a cold, or whatever, then we'll eat whatever food you give us. But give us these 10 days. And the guard said, that sounds like a good deal. I'll let it slide. And so Daniel and his buddies, they only ate vegetables and stuff. Because they wanted to follow what God was saying to do. And after these 10 days, believe it or not, they were looking better than everybody else. They had clear skin. They was looking happy. They were looking healthy. They were big and strong. They were looking good. They were fine and dandy. Fine and dandy. And so the guard guy, he was like, heck, you're doing so good on this diet, I'm gonna put everybody on it. And so that's what happened. But moral of the story here is not just to eat your vegetables, though you should eat your vegetables. Kids at home, y'all listen to your parents. You eat your vegetables. Vegetables are good for you. They are important. But the other moral of the story is even when it's hard, you should follow God's rules. And that's going to be a theme in Daniel. You'll see that happen in the next couple stories we tell. But for now, that's going to conclude story time with Granpappy Louie. I'm sorry you hear the tractor going on in the background, but it's all right. It's just neighbors doing their thing with their tractors. It's important sometimes to get some work done. So anyway, you all have a blessed day and enjoy some music. Granpappy Louie